We are here for the next two games. We're taking on Reims first of all. Couple of changes. One player who we've not had a chance to use yet has came back from injury. I'm playing a youngster from the start who I didn't consider before, but now am for something to try. Let's see who we're keeping between now, pardon me, and into next season, and who we're going to look to move on. The real planning starts today, but we really need to start picking up better results. This is Gravity's Gamer. My name is Duncan, and welcome back to probably quite a stressful journeyman. I've lost my button. So here we are after our international break. Welcome in. Monterese is finally available for us. He has wanted another player we could maybe sell to make funds, but that's not the point. He's best centre half at the club, although he prefers being a wide centre back, which means he probably prefers playing in a 3. But he'll be playing as a ball winning midfielder for us today. 6'3". Good jumping. I think he was a very solid defender, and I'm looking forward to it. So this is our team today, and let me explain what I'm thinking. And goals will be Strakosha, because he's only half capable one. Mbok will play at right back. He's kind of slowly impressing me. Monterese and Diamande will be our back two. Terzic will play again at left back, but this time instead of being wing back defender, I'm going to put him on support. In the midfield, the youngster Anderson, well I say youngster, he's 21 years old, came through our youth system. He's going to be playing for us as a ball-winning midfielder. Apparently can play there, 6'3", has everything he needs to be a ball-winning midfielder. Doesn't need him to pass ball, just win it, give it to somebody else, and also can fill in as a defender if need be. So if we do want to change to a back 3 during the game, we can drag him down to do so. Kakare will play... Kakare? Every time I see his name, I change it. What's your first name? Maxence. Maxence will be a deep line playmaker on defend. I've been playing him as a centre midfielder on support because it looks like he can do it, but I think deep line playmaker on defence might just suit a little bit better. Palestre, who is joint top goal scorer with Pontus, will play on the wing with Fernandez in the middle as normal. And then 10 slot, Cherky will be playing as an inside forward. I was going to play him as a striker, but the player who had probably played at left wing, and Berntsen, another young star who we signed actually. We only signed him this season. He's just come back from injury, so I didn't want to throw him into the game as such. How much did we sign you for? 1.7 million. Do you know what? For 1.7 million, it still feels like an overspend, but you know what you'll do. So I would have played him Pacheco, but that's not the case. On the bench is Ferreira, Abdelmonem. Anyway, Alvarez, Louza, Rabiot, who I did say I'd play today, but I'm now not. Trabelsi, Berntsen, and Dye, who off wanted a new contract. I told him fucking no, and he went in the mood about it. Don't care. You're really not good enough, I don't think. He's on the bench, and Daisen Maeda, as our only other striking option, is on the bench. I'm not confident today, but it's probably one of the last times we'll try this shape with the team. I have contemplated going to that back 5 a couple of times, or a back 3. I really don't know how you want to describe it. Or some variation of it. But as you can see, our recent form, we've only been in charge, these 2 games? Yeah, we've only took charge of 2 games, so it's not looking great. Our form is woeful, and we're just trying just now to find out what's best for this team. So yeah, it's a tough one. We're not playing in a style that the assistant recommended, but I didn't want to play wing play, I didn't want to do a gegenpress, and I didn't want to do whatever the third one was, which I can't remember now. So yeah, I'd rather just control the possession because we do have the good ball players to do so. Is that Ryan Sessegnon? It is. Huh. He's on loan from our European opponents. Nice. What I'm hoping to see now is with Monterese back and Diamande partner, our 2 best centre halves. I'm hoping that will make us a bit more solid in defence. Cherky needs a big game. But Palestri, we know, has been pretty decent, actually, since we came in. I'm hoping that with the ball winning midfielder in there, even if he's not great, and with having him, Maxence being a defensive deep line playmaker, I'm kind of hoping it might just help us with the middle of the park. What is a bonus, though, is they only have 2 in the middles, where we have the 2 and the 10, so that'll give theirs a little bit more to work with. Why? I may have to start doing my own set pieces, because I'm starting to get pissed off when like strikers are taking deep free kicks and things, or corners. Like, I want my goal scorers in the box, please. Although, ironically, this team has no goal scorers. But that's another issue that we really need to try and rectify, amongst with 2 other key positions, I feel, in January. Although there is 6 overall, I generally think we need in January. So passes completed is pretty high, as you'd expect. Possession's good. We have created 1 more chance in them. So we're doing okay-ish. What I'm not liking, and it's a complete aside, is how half-empty the stadium is. But you know what, this is a team, and for anyone who's watched this who don't know Lyon, like when I was growing up, Lyon were like, was it 6, 7 in a row they won in terms of titles? Had some of the, well, they weren't maybe the best of the best, but had some outstanding midfield players and forward players and defenders, actually. I'm talking shit. They had a great team. We're 1-0 down. Lyon had a great team years ago, you know, so where Benzema got his start. You've seen players like Evra come through there, Chris in defence. Talk about up front and on the wings, you had players like Gavu. There was a Brazilian midfielder whose name has completely escaped me. Cracking free kick on him. Can't remember who it was now. Has this been a real... Oh, yeah, he's onside. So we're 1-0 down again. And this is not playing the best, which we kind of expected. So I'm going to change shape at half-time and how we're planning on playing. I think. Okay, I don't know why you didn't just catch that, Strakosha. We're 1-0 down, son. Right, let's figure out. What was that? Get that together. Blah, blah, blah. What are you? You're the custom... Wide centre back defend. Wide centre back defend. Fernandez is not Anderson. No, centre back defend. One back on support. No nonsense full back on defend. I'm going to do something a bit stupid, I think. Cherky is an advanced forward. Going to bring on Maeda as a pressing forward on attack. I think what we'll do here, actually, bring on Rabiot. Let's go box to box with you. You'll still be your deep line playmaker on defend. It's a complete formation and style shift. We're playing 5-3-2. Let's see if this just gets back into the game in any capacity. It's a massive gamble. I fully expect this might go tits up on us. But we'll see. Because there's some players who are out there who just haven't been playing that well anyway. So another sub and change of shape will probably be coming. But it's worth a shot. Terzic swings it in from the right hand side. Rabiot. Palestri. Oh, it's so unlucky off the crossbar. Ter's going to bring that on his left foot. Cuts it back. Terzic. Back. I actually... Oh, don't do that, Duncan. That'd be annoying. I was tempted to just change Mbok to Hansen. Oh, God, no. Strakosha with a save, which is something we don't see that often. Cherokee still having an awful game, which is a concern for me. But that's okay. We do have changes we can make to make this maybe work. Let's put on Benson now. Yeah, we'll use that wing on support. You will stay as that pressing forward. Anderson should probably come off. Who's our third best centre half? Abdelmonem, who is a ball winning defender on cover. We have one more change we can make if needed, so let's just focus on what we're doing now. Is that Abdullah? Is that Lookman? As in the one I think it is? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Stop worrying about opposition players who are coming on that you recognise their names. Oh, fuck off, Rabiot. That was shite. Yeah, we're quite poor at winning the ball back. Well done there, though. Terzic. Berntsen. You don't really have the pick. Oh, that was pish poor. Palestri's having kind of a poor game. Terzic's having an awful game. Let's bring on Alvarez, who'll be a fullback on defend. I need to pick up a point somewhere along the lines here. Jesus Christ. Berntsen. Rabiot! Adrian Rabiot with his first... No. Please don't be offside. Please don't be offside. Adrian Rabiot. Thank Christ for that. The man who I said had no pace in Berntsen skips inside the park. Plays it through Rabiot outside of the left foot into the bottom corner. I did say I should have played him today because of how well he'd performed. And he's made me look like a bit of an idiot because I didn't. So, you know. Probably won't be the first time something does, won't be the last time either. Right, can we stop them getting another goal? Can we stop them and then break away? Right, Strakosha caught it. For a counter-attacking team, we don't seem to counter-attack that quickly. Good interception there by Alvarez. Right, back to Abdelmonem. Monterize, Rabiot plays it inside to... Oh, dies in my head, I didn't get there in time. We're not. They're going to score here. I can feel it in my bones. Oh, God. There's 3 centre-halves and you still lose them. How? Right, okay. Rabiot and Berntsen, I think, will need to play our next league game if they're fit. Monterize's been the best centre-half we've got. Abdelmonem. Second. Diamandi's not really covered himself in glory today. Well, we saved a point. That's the positive. That's a positive, I guess. We weren't good enough, must improve. And that is true. We weren't good enough, we must improve. Sorry, I'm weirdly replying to messages now. Where are we in terms of relegation? They still get games to play, it doesn't matter. Okay. Right. I'm not going to say it was a good point because it wasn't, but we're playing Espanyol in 3 days' time. So join us in 3 days when we come back for that game. So we're back for the second game. It's against Espanyol, and we're starting with this formation that ended the last game, and near enough the 11, if not the 11 that ended the last game. So Strakosha in goals. Mbok, Monterrey, Abdelmanem, Diamande and Alvarez as the back five. Only changes really is that Mbok will be playing as a fullback on defend as well as Alvarez. Might change that actually to support. Yeah, going to play that in support because I'm assuming he can't cross for shit. Right, cannot cross for shit. But he does have pace, so he might be useful just even as an option down the wings. Anyway, Rabiot and Maxence as box-to-box midfielder and deep line playmaker on defend. Palestre and Berntsen on the wings as wingers, funnily enough. And up front is Maeda as a pressing forward. And let's hope we can see a better performance today than we saw in the last game. But I'm hoping this is one game that we might do okay. What I have noticed is Espanyol apparently like to play very much a very packed out kind of back half of the park. So you've got a defensive mid with the 5 defenders, 2 wing backs, so I'm going to be sitting higher up in the same line as the defensive mid, plus 2 centre mids as well. So it's going to be very congested in their defence, if you like. So it's going to be hard, I think, for us to break it down. But with the wing backs going forward, we might actually get some space for our wingers, but we'll need to see what happens during the game. Espanyol in blue and white. We are in the dark blue? Black? We'll say dark blue for my sanity. It's a fucking on goal already. 30 fucking seconds. Fuck me. Why is my team so shit? At least I can't take the blame because I didn't build this one. I'm just trying to recover this one. If that helps. I don't know if that helps. Oh, right. Alvarez. Berntsen. Back to Alvarez. Can you do something with this? Diamande. Mbok. Okay. We've created a chance in under 10 minutes. That's good for us. Rabiot with the corner. Okay. They've lost their defensive mid. They've had to make a sub already. I still can't believe they've lost that goal through Abdelmanem. So they've not even had a shot on goal and they're winning. But we've had 3 shots, 1 on target. So we look like we actually are performing quite well. We're giving up possession now. We are trying to play as a counter-attack. Maxence looks like he's performed well. So is Mbok. Right, Palestre. That's a good ball. That's a good goal. Is it going to be offside though? Because I've got a funny feeling our defence has kept them onside because we're shit. We didn't, thank Christ. Oh yeah, miles off. Never in doubt. Okay, Palestre's having actually quite a bad game, so is Berntsen and Abdelmanem, so I'm going to make 3 changes at half time. I'm just going to take them out. Probably could also take off Monterrey, but we're going to keep him on just now. What I'm liking is our fullbacks are doing quite well. Maxence has now found probably his best role for us, actually. He's got a 7 there, but as a deep line playmaker on defence, he seems to be playing a lot better. So I'm hoping that is maybe us found the best way to utilise him in our team. Just be that kind of general for us in midfield, dictating play. Right, let's make changes. I want to see a better play in the second half. I don't think that's too controversial to say. Who is our 4th best centre half? Alvarez. Then it is you, Ferreira. Well done, Ferreira. You're coming on. Yeah, centre defender will do me fine. On the left-hand side, we're going to bring on Cherky, who will play as an inside forward on attack. On the right-hand side, it's going to have to be Ndaye, who is going to be playing as a winger on attack, but you're left-footed, so I'm going to have to ask you to cut in. Boop. Yeah, that's the 3 changes we're going to make, I think. Let's see if this helps us in any way. If I have a lisp, it's because my tongue hurts. I don't know, I think I've got a cut in the side of it. Very sore. Ndaye, the man who wants a new contract and I told him to go fuck himself. Will he prove me wrong? Doubt it, but you never know. What I'm seeing is, like, we have like a low XG, but the opposition teams generally, except from the first game we get humped, seem to have a lowish XG against us, which means maybe defensively we're not actually that bad. It is just down to maybe not having a good enough goalkeeper or just stupid mistakes by defenders. But if we can get defence sorted, we can then focus on other areas. But we're going to make another couple of changes. Anderson's going to come on now for Monterrey. You're going to play as a wide centre-back on defend, Anderson, and Ponte's going to come on for Maeda. Switch you up. Can you play as a pressing forward? Yes. Going to put Pontes as a pressing forward and just keep that up just now, I think. Try and make it as much... They're not like-for-like changes as in terms of preferred roles in the team, but they should be able to do the roles I'm asking them to do. First thing we need to do is cut out the goals. If we can get the defensive side sorted, we can then start making the tweaks about going forward. But right now, defensively, we are struggling. Rabiot and Maxence looks like the 2 best performing centre mids that we've got together. Lou's has not really done much when we've played him. That's a red. The guy who came on for the injured DM has now been sent off. Can we pull in an equaliser in the last few minutes of the game? Cherky. I really need to start seeing something from him between now and January, or I will try and sell him in January for a lot of money. Rabiot. Okay, we're not picking up an equaliser. I think that's fair to say. Oh, fuck. Mbok again with a good performance. I think the lad's grown on me a wee bit. His stats aren't amazing, but you know what, they might just be good enough to fill in. I don't think he's good enough to be first choice long term, but between now and the end of the season, I think I can live with him. At right back. Would ideally like a second option there, but... Cherky. Rabiot. It's in! Adrian Rabiot with his second in 2 games. Guesses another equaliser. Looks like we're going to be playing counter-attack. Looks like we're going to be playing counter-attack in football for a bit at the very least, until we sort out our defence. The deflection saves us there, and the goalkeeper does not cover himself in glory. But I know it's a European game, it doesn't really matter too much for us, but it's still good to get a draw. It just helps to form that little bit. Alvarez played really well, I think. Looking at it, I think Alvarez, Mbok, Rabiot, they're probably the only 4. Well, they're not the only 4, but they are 4 who I'd say are the guaranteed starts. Anderson came on and actually did quite well. Ferreira came on and did quite well, as you could see. And Ndaye came on and didn't. Passable, but I really need more from Cherky. I really need more from him. Yeah, so let's take positive from that. Played well, and apparently if we scored the chance we created, we would have been fine. But what I'm just happy about, it does get us a draw. We've just got another 800k. Let's look at the next couple of games. Who have we actually got? Because I know before I said we'd come back for these 2 games for this episode, but I think that's what we'll do for the next episode. We're going to come back for Sporting Lisbon. We're going to come back for Lorient. Between then, I'll play on Nantes, Havre, and Monaco. I'll take on these 3 games just now. Try and get some points on the board. We'll come back for this before the winter break kicks in. And then for me, it's all eyes on that transfer window. I'm hoping the 9th round of this cup, still a low league team that we don't have to worry about too much. before we worry about Newcastle, Toulouse and Inter Milan. So tomorrow we'll be back for Sporting Lisbon and FC Lorient. I will be speaking French soon. Probably not. If you enjoyed today's video, please do leave a thumbs up. It does help me so much with YouTube's algorithms that I fully don't understand yet. I will one day. But yeah, if you liked the video, please do leave a thumbs up. In the comments, let me know what changes you would have made right now to try and get some results in these next 3 games. And considering that I will have already recorded the next episode by the time you leave the comment, let's see if I actually did anything you suggested. Chances are no, because you all know what you're doing and I probably don't. Bye guys, see you tomorrow.